Hey, what's good? When this is on reading the clutch, and by the look of my face, you already know I'm very excited because my favorite team, the Miami Heat, have finally made a good trade, or just a trade alone. I'm very happy right now. Just the fact they even made a trade, I'm extremely happy. And like I said, it's a really good one. And I'm obviously referring to the Kyle Lowry and Terry Rozier trade. And the full details on that are the Miami Heat are going to get Terry Rozier, and in return, the Charlotte Hornets are going to get Kyle Lowry and 2027 first-round pick. And I just gotta say, like, this is really awesome. I'm very excited that the Miami Heat are doing something, especially with their rivals, especially the New York Knicks and the Indiana Pacers. They're making moves, such as the Pacers getting Pascal Siakam and the Knicks getting OG Anunoby, which by the way, I love that trade for the Knicks. It's a really great move for them, and they're seeing is paying huge dividends for the Knicks. So and the fact that Miami is like on the brink, they're like, you know, seeing their rivals catching up to them in a way. It's like the Heat had to do something, and I'm glad they were able to move Kyle Lowry and get a scoring guard, which is, if you guys check out my previous videos, there's two things I said the Heat needed to address for them to, God willing, get over the hump to win a championship. One of them was getting a scoring guard, and I'm glad that with Terry Rozier, he's able to address that need. And the second one I said was getting a big man or getting more size to compete with Jokic, but that's a topic for another day. But right now, let's just focus on the Rozier trade. And I was gonna say, like, wow, like, this is really great. I mean, I'll try to be positive right here. Like, so Kyle Lowry, I mean, he's been a great player. He's had a great career, especially with Toronto. He's an NBA champion. I believe personally he's going to be a Hall of Fame player with the impressive resume he has. But just on his time with the Heat, it's been very, in my opinion, disappointing, because with that major contract that he was paid, 3 years, $85 million. I mean, it's going to come with major expectations, especially with the Heat being contenders and coming off of several finals appearances. They need like some help, you know, to if like Jimmy has an off game, or Bam, or Tyler Hero, or whoever the case may be, or even the bench, if they're just not operating correctly, they need somebody to pick up the slack for them and lead. And Kyle Lowry, he has done that when he's on the court, but that's the problem. He's rarely on the court, and even when he's there, it's like he wasn't his Toronto self. Obviously, like, it's understandable because at the time of signing him, he was 35 years old. But even then, I questioned the signing because I thought he was overhyped, and he's had a very lackluster tenure with the Heat. And so I'm glad that's finally over. So we're able to get him off the books in that aspect and get a good player in return. So I'm very happy about that. Now, hopefully, Terry Rozier, he can shine, especially in the playoffs, and he's been doing really good on the Hornets. As at the time of recording, he's averaging 23.2 points per game, 3.9 rebounds a game, 6.6 assists, 1.1 steals, 0.4 blocks a game, shooting 45.9% from the field and 35.8% from three-point range. And that's really great. The Miami Heat do need a bucket getter, and I believe that Terry Rozier, like, when the Heat need him, like, he can just go out there and get you a quick 5 points, you know, to get the Heat on a run, or whether to like get some momentum going, or to cut down on an opponent's lead, or whatever the case may be. I believe Terry Rozier can do just that. And a fun fact, Terry Rozier, he actually grew up as a D Wade fan, and saying how Dwayne Wade was his favorite player growing up. And I saw on a post how he would dress, act, talk, and walk like Dwayne Wade, one of his heroes. And then I read also that he tried as early as possible to get a Dwayne Wade jersey during his retirement season back when he was on the Celtics. So I thought that was pretty cool, and that's a really cool full circle moment for Terry. So I really hope, God willing, he can keep up with what he's doing in Charlotte, production-wise, to the Heat, and give the Heat like some new energy and be able to create some offense and address their offensive issues, because they're ranked in the bottom half of the league on offense, yet they're on the top half on defense, which is why they've been having a good record. But at the end of the day, the Heat, they do need to score on offense, and they need more. They need to put up more points on the board, because as we saw in the finals, I mean, they got exposed really hard by Jokic and got burned by Murray so many times. And having someone like Terry Rozier to level out the playing field, at least on the point guard position, is going to be very key for the Heat, especially in the playoffs. So I really love this trade overall. And yeah, this is a great move. But like I said, if the Heat are gonna be championship contenders, to actually get an actual championship, I believe they need to make at least one more trade, okay, or try to find someone within the buyout market, whoever the case may be, to to get a big man to be able to compete with Jokic, because I like Bam. He's a great center and everything, but as we saw in the finals, he once again got exposed, because Jokic was making all kinds of threes on him. He was just toying with Bam, using his size to his advantage. And in my personal opinion, I like Bam. Like I said, he's a great player, already an all-time great for the Miami Heat, yes. But I see him more personally as a forward, as a power forward, than I do as a center. And so we need a 7-foot a big man to be able to compete with Jokic, and someone who can get in his head so that they can slow them down, and he can capitalize on that on offense. So that's just the one thing I think the Heat need to do, so that they can be fully equipped and ready. Because Jimmy Butler, as much as he is amazing in the playoffs and can carry this team, he can only do so much, and he's getting up there in age himself at 34 years old. So there's not much time left. So the Heat need to get more as many pieces as possible if they're trying to win now, because I thought they were trying to build for the future, but now it looks like they're trying to win now, especially with Jimmy Butler, with time running out on him. So if they're gonna try to win now, try to win this year or even next year, they got to make at least one more move to get a big man to be able to compete with Jokic, because that's the main. Because if I'm the Heat front office, that's my main objective all this time this season. How do we stop Jokic? What do we got to do to be able to address this situation? The closest person to do that is Joel Embiid, but I mean, I don't see him being available. So hopefully the Heat, with their amazing scouting reports and them being able to find gems from anywhere, basically, hopefully they can find someone that can do just that to slow down or even stop Jokic. So yeah, overall, I'm just very excited. This is an amazing trade. I really hope all the best for Terry Rozier, and welcome to Heat Nation, welcome to Heat Culture. We're really excited to have you, and just keep doing what you're doing, keep balling, and we'll forever appreciate you. Now let's go get us a ring. So yeah, so Heat fans, let me know what you guys think down below. Do you guys like this move, or you don't? Because I've been getting I've been hearing some mixed reactions from Heat fans that they miss Kyle Lowry because he's a championship player, and he's done well for the Heat. Let me know what you guys think. I love to hear as many opinions as possible, especially Heat fans, so we can discuss things down in the comment section down below. I thank you all so much for your time, for watching this video. Please like and subscribe to this channel. I love you all so much. Thank you all. God bless, and talk soon.